What's up, YouTube? It's Link Legend Russ, and today I'm here with a very special Nintendo Switch 2 unboxing. As you can see here, this is everything that I recently picked up from my local GameStop during its midnight release. This is, however, the following day, just because I wanted to give it some time and, actually catch up on some sleep, because I just got off from work when I picked everything up. However, besides talking all that, as you can see here, I definitely spent over $1,000. I'm sure anybody can tell you I probably spent that much. In fact, I was actually the highest spender at my local GameStop, but that's not bragging, right? It's just letting people know that I put a lot of dedication into my hobby as a video gamer, and I know that a lot of people, might say it's a waste of money. There probably could have been other stuff to put it towards, but if it's something that makes you happy, which this does, I think putting that much effort into it is at least worthwhile. Anyhow, besides that little disclaimer, let me go over everything I got real quick, and then I'll talk about the midnight release, and then I'll actually get into this unboxing. So, as you can see here, the Mario Kart Nintendo Switch 2 bundle. This is actually a sticker on it indicating that, it's in there, that there's a voucher of some kind in there. This is the camera. I got the camera. I wasn't originally going to get the camera, but I did. And then I also got the Pro Controller for it. And then right here, you got the 1TB micro SD card. Can't wait to put this in there. Now, it is the GameStop branded one, of course, but there's nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of people are going to have issues with it because it's GameStop brand. I don't know if GameStop's micro SD cards ever had issues before in the past, so I hope this one doesn't. But anyhow, as you can see here, I also got the 22 pack of the Amiibo cards for Street Fighter 6. I just said I'll just go ahead and get them. I was originally going to get the physical Amiibos, but when the price went up, I was like, I'm not paying $40 for them. And then the Zelda Amiibos, I'm probably just going to get third-party stuff because it's just NFC chips or cards or something, make them my own, because I can't see $30 for them, at least not right now. Now, if they go on clearance somewhere, like at a Target, yeah, maybe I'll pick them up then. But yeah, they're like, they were 19 and then they went up to 29. Nah, I can't. Anyhow, that's my neighbor's car. I think you probably hear in the background. I did pick up some games. Well, 4 game key cards and 1 physical game. So Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition includes Phantom Liberty. And then we got Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. This probably be the first game I play besides Mario Kart World. Then we got Street Fighter 6 Year 1 to 2 Fighters Edition. Next up, we got Hitman World of Assassination Signature Edition. Comes with the signature pack plus the Quack pack. So there's that. And then we got Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remastered for Nintendo Switch. So I think it was a 3DS game people were talking about. Like I said, don't know the whole issue with the game key cards. I guess Nintendo only made very few sizes for the Switch. So there's that. Now, going on to the midnight release. So when I got there about 8:30ish, there was about 30 minutes before they started their Mario Kart tournament. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and join. I didn't win it or anything, but I did get a little nice consolation prize. Now, these were all 3D printed by the girl that works at GameStop. Her name is Abigail, so shout out to her. She 3D printed just about everything. So I did get this as a little consolation prize. And then there was a Nintendo trivia. She did let us know that the trivia was like a little out of date or something, but the answers were still pretty recent or whatnot. So I did get first place in that. So this is what I got: 3D printed metal, and then a little trophy for it. So that's really nice to have. And real quick, I also wanted to bring up the news about that GameStop that stapled the receipt on the box. I hope something happens with that. Now, I don't know if the dude's going to get like fired or something, but if it happened to more than one Switch, that's crazy because yeah, it might have not been intentional, but you got to be careful with that type of stuff, because especially when you're spending over $500 on an item like that, and then you basically broke their screen, and it's not even the screen, it's just you punctured it with staples. It just really sucks of what happened in that. But real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and clean off my area. The only thing I'm probably gonna leave out is the Nintendo Switch 2 itself, and then the micro SD card I'll leave somewhere close to it, and then I got 2 other items to show off. So real quick. Okay, I see that I paused at the 5-minute mark, so that's not bad itself. So I did get an Involver screen protector, glass screen protector. I believe there should be 4 in here, so hopefully I'm not messing up too much trying to install one of these onto this. And then I also got a temporary case from Involver. This is the one I got right here. Now, I say temporary. That doesn't mean that this case isn't good or anything, but I'm getting a much more permanent, stable case. I believe this one was like 12 bucks. I'm getting the, what is it? The Dbrand Kill Switch 2. I couldn't remember it for half a second. So I did order it the night of the 1st, as soon as it came out. It did take a little while for it to drop online. I know a lot of people were getting it from the Shop app, but I waited till it actually came on their website, and I got that. So I got the like essential bundle. I didn't get the one with the screen protector. I got the like the $79.99 one or whatever. But with all that, let's go ahead and get into this Nintendo Switch unboxing. So there is nothing really more on this box. It's pretty simplistic and everything. The box is more comparable to the Switch OLED box, but I think it's a little bit bigger than it, just slightly. And it's definitely not as big or as long as the normal Nintendo Switch box. So there's that. Now I did put like a little something there because my name was on this, so I had to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's see if I can get the latch real quick. I hate doing it with gloves sometimes. I know a lot of people are gonna get on me about the gloves, but yeah, there's like a little sticker on it or something. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna pause until I get right back to it. So all right, as you can see here, I did pull the latch. It didn't even take 2 seconds. So there's that. Now inside, this is what we got. Just the instructions. This is how they do the instructions now. I'm not really worried about the serial code being shown. I don't think anything much can happen from that. At least I hope not. But it just tells you how to plug in. So basically, if you have a normal Nintendo Switch, you more or less know how this one works. Okay, now real quick pause until I readjust. Okay, so this is the screen right here, and this thing is big. Oh shit. So like I said, someone stapled something onto one of these, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, this is actually, hold on. So like I said, I'm gonna have my normal Switch right here. And then just showing for comparison. Actually, I'm gonna just leave it in the plastic. I'm gonna just take everything out first. But yeah, this is really big. So here's the Joy-Cons. Oh yes, these, I can already tell these are already bigger than the normal ones by far. So there's that. Now I'm gonna move my camera slightly. Okay. Let's see here. So we got our download voucher. Now I want to make, hopefully it's not, okay, it's a scratch off. Good. So this is what it is. I mean, even if it wasn't a scratch off, I definitely would have, used this code by now. Don't want my extra $30 I saved not getting the physical being taken away. And then you got the whole warranty information and health and safety guidelines. We got ourselves a ultra certified cable HDMI ultra high speed, so Nintendo being extra with that. Here's the Joy-Con straps right here for it. Okay. Oh, I'm right here in my camera already. Okay, I'm gonna set that right there for now. Now, in this box, this must be the Joy-Con grip. Yep. Oh yes, this looks nice. This looks really nice. I could see myself in it. What? Nintendo? Oh, so it's okay, Nintendo. I see. So this is how the dock adapter is now. Okay, Nintendo. I see. They said 2025. They said they're gonna spice it up. This ain't 2015 anymore. Okay, Nintendo. I see. Nintendo a trip. They tripping out. They said they're gonna try to make this as pristine as possible. So I'm gonna just plug this in there, and then I'm gonna just put this to the side right here. Okay, and then here's the dock itself, the last important main component. Now the sad thing is I'm not gonna be using this dock much if I get the D brand, because you get the whole D brand adapter for the dock. So I'm gonna put this on the box. Yo, this dock looks fucking sleek. Like, Nintendo, what did y'all do? Holy shit. The dock looks sleek. Like, look at that. Look at that whole Nintendo Switch 2 on it. Look at that. Yeah, they said they were going all out with this. Like I said, they going all out with this. They said, look, I'm telling you, Nintendo just totally, like, I got paid. Like, I get paid early at my job, so Nintendo totally just took my money. Like, dead ass. Nintendo basically just said, we're just gonna take your money and we're gonna go from there. So now we're gonna go ahead and take this out. Oh yeah, see, I can even see my, oh man, this is nice. This is nice. Let me see. I gotta look at it. Okay, so I had it upside down, but yes, this is nice. Like, the whole size comparison thing, like, real quick, like, at least to the best of my ability. Let me actually move the camera down. Yeah, you can already tell. You can already tell. Look at that. Look at the whole size comparison. Like, even, like, yes. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead get my screen protector, because the more I talk, the more dust particles are going around. Oh, got one more. Let me go ahead. Okay. Technical difficulties already. That's what we're talking about. It wouldn't be one of my unboxings if it wasn't. So now I'm gonna pause until I put the screen protector on, and by then the Joy-Con should be on. So I should be right back. Okay, I am back. I do apologize. I had to pause while in the middle of putting the screen protector on because something with my dog. I hate putting screen protectors on, so there is an issue with it, but like I said, I got like 3 or 4 more to deal with. So anyhow, let's go ahead and turn this baby on, because it is time. It is time to turn this on. So all right, let's see here. So the power button is on right here. Okay. There it is. Yeah, you can see, I already see the bubbles. Oh my god. Okay, it wants me to, so these things, like, oh, there we go. Yo, them bubbles are pissing me off already, but I can deal with it after. It's just, like I said, it's just gonna be till after this, because I'd rather have it on than not. Yeah, them bubbles are pissing me off. Okay. Next is the internet. I'm gonna do this off screen because I don't need someone to see my internet. So oh, real quick, hold on. I gotta pause real quick. Okay, sorry about that pause. Now, anyway, besides noticing the bubbles on my screen protector, let's see here. Where's, like, New York? There we go. Because we're Eastern. With Switch 2, you can play however you want. Yep. Okay, so this is the back of it, by the way. So this is the stand. Let me actually mess around with the stand real quick, because, yeah, this is really nice. Oh, yeah. Well, you could just do it just like this for the rest of the video. Might as well. And like I said, apologies about the bubbles, because I hate putting screen protectors on. So it wants us to try to detach the Joy-Con. So right here is how you detach the Joy-Cons. Okay. Later, you can skip. Choose a style. Yep. Them freaking bubbles are pissing me off. That's why I hate putting screen protectors on. So I do apologize if anyone really dislikes seeing that. I promise you, the next time you see me do an unboxing with this Switch 2, it'll be fixed. But yeah, look at the Joy-Cons. Oh, this is so nice. Look, these are so nice. Okay. Okay. Here it goes. I'm gonna move out the way. Don't worry about the stuff in the background. That's just more of my amiibos. There we go. Reconnected the Joy-Cons. We're just gonna skip. We're just gonna probably just skip because I don't got time for it right now. So we're just gonna add user. Two for the win. We'll just make up something. Skip. Skip. Yeah, we can go ahead and do this part. Why not? So let me move this back some. Yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this opened up. So micro SD card, let's get it in here so we can get it formatted. That makes sense. Let's see, move that nonsense over. Okay. How to enter. It shouldn't be too hard on its own. But yeah, like I said, this is a really beauty of a system. I have to, like I said, it feels like I said, like obviously, like compared to the OLED, it's more than night and day. It's literally like if this normal Switch was considered like the grandfather, and then like say the Switch Lite is like the grandson kind of sort of, and like the OLED is like the firstborn kind of thing. I would say like the Switch 2 is like the successor. So it's gonna ask me how to enter. We should know that. Yep. So right here in the back, I think it was with the kickstand. Yep. So right here it says Micro Express. So now I'm gonna go ahead and enter. Make sure I'm putting it the right way. You can use this micro SD card once the system updates. Yep. Okay. Here you go. Once again, sorry about the bubbles. Micro SD card can be read. Please continue without ejecting. All right, setup is done. Now let's go to the home menu. Oh, that's sexy. That's sexy. All right, I'm gonna connect these on here now. All right, 19 minutes in, a bunch of fails and wins, but I finally got it unboxed. I'm gonna mess with the screen protector, and then obviously when I do these games, the screen protector should be fixed or whatever. So this is Link Legend Russ signing out. I do apologize about any of the mishaps and whatnot, but we got it done. We got it, boys. Switch 2 is finally here. Let me know if you stayed this long past the video, and let me know if you picked up a Switch 2, where you picked it up from, how was your experience, good and bad. And with that, as I already said, this is Link Legend Russ signing out, and as always say, have a nice goddamn day. Goodbye, have a good one, and peace.